Morning, but tensions remain high. The threat of a full-scale invasion of Ukraine is just a major security concern for really all of Europe and, of course, here in the U.S. And the ripple effects are being seen all the way here on Wall Street, which could grow much wider and deeper if this does evolve into an all-out war. Dr. George Drougannatos with the Sac State Department of Economics is joining us now live with a look at the global economic impact of a potential war in the Ukraine. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So happening right now, I mean, there's just a lot of sanctions being placed on Russia right now. Biden has placed sanctions on their banks. Germany has put sanctions or closed down their major pipeline, which is a major asset to Russia. So I think the question right now is how will these sanctions impact European nations and here in the U.S.?
Well, the sanctions certainly will hurt Russia's cash flow, and they do care about that ultimately down the road. Let's hope for a peaceful resolution, but there will be a negative impact with our trading partners in Europe. But, right here in the United States, we're concerned about stagflationary pressures. Economists, believe it or not, don't really have a solution for stagflation. Usually caused by these energy price shocks, like the late 70s. Stagflation means slow growth and high inflation at the same time.
And so on Wall Street, our stocks have stumbled. They've taken quite a hit as well. We saw that with the S&P yesterday. So how do events like this or times of war, how does that affect the stock market? And should investors be kind of concerned right now?
I don't think so too much. The stock market typically overreacts to news, whether it's good news or bad news. Keep an eye on your stocks, maybe buy more down the road if the stocks fall. I'm hopeful for a peaceful resolution, okay? And I'm more concerned about the impact on low income if gas prices do go up further. I think oil prices have been reflecting this tension already, but they could go up further.
Right, and some people are saying as high as $6 per gallon. Do you think that's even possible to see gas prices soar to that height?
Well, anything's possible, but we don't want to be too negative on that yet. We'll see. And we're resilient on average compared to the late 70s to higher gas prices, more economy, more fuel economy, and so forth. Anyhow, my thought would be to reduce driving. Maybe this will stop the crazy drivers out there.
And overall, what do you think about how this will affect our inflation? Because right now we're already seeing prices soar. Does this crisis mean that inflation will continue to go up?
Yes, but I'm thinking it's more short term. Prices should be going up, like I was saying, but this could have a dampening effect on the economy if it doesn't get resolved, this problem with Russia.
Absolutely. Okay. Dr. Drougannatos, thank you so much for joining us and providing your input on this ongoing situation. God knows what's going to happen.
You're very kind. Thank you.
Of course. Okay.